Today on an all-new Dr. Phil, he accuses her of sneaking.
I do believe that she has cheated.
And stealing.
You said she stole $89,000. You have files and files. She stole your tools.
The tools are gone.
You got those tools?
I don't.
But what about him?
You've cheated multiple times. You're arrested.
I don't want to spend my time on that, okay? I want to figure this out. If not, I'll get off your stage.
Don't let the door hit you. You're not going to bully me like you do her. Let's do it.
Have a good show, everybody. Here we go.
I hate to see people suffering, and you've hurt long enough.
Stand by, Dr. Phil.
Roll second. Take
I'm going to get you the help that you need.
In 5, 4.
This is going to be a changing day in your life. Barbie says for the last 13 years, her boyfriend Travis has made her life a living hell. She says she is now at the end of her rope because of false, unsubstantiated, and paranoid accusations. She says he believes she stole almost $90,000 from him, tried to buy another house, open a competing business, hid hundreds of dollars of clothing, and even threatened to have her thrown in jail for stealing. Take a look.
Travis accuses me of stealing over $86,000 from him and his business.
I don't trust Barbie when it comes to money. I think Barbie has stolen a lot of money from me. Tens of thousands.
Travis has a stucco and rock business, and I did the secretarial work. Travis has accused me of transferring money from his checking account.
One time, I found one $10,000 receipt from my check to her account. I've never gave Barbie authority or anything to do anything like that.
I didn't even have a bank account, so just he had an account. Travis accused me of taking $30,000 from cashier's checks that he had in the closet. He's accused me of taking his paperwork, snooping in his stuff. I get to the point I'm scared to death to touch anything.
A few weeks ago, I found this box. This here's a box that I found. So these are all cashier's checks. And this one's actually in her name. Holy Barbie's intentionally disorganized to cover up whatever she needs to cover up.
Travis saying that I have a company that I'm trying to compete against his business.
I think that Barbie has taken thousands from me. I think she's gonna buy a house.
I don't have a house or a car or anything that Travis doesn't know of.
A few weeks ago, I was doing the repairs in the house, and my tools are gone. I think Barbie gave my tools to another guy.
I haven't stolen a dollar from Travis or his business.
If she ever does it again, I will throw her ass under that bus.
Sounds like a charming love story. And you're fed up with this. She's still, I mean, $90,000. How do you crawl in bed with somebody that rips you off for $86,000? You said, I love her, but I'm not in love with her. That's what you said.
Eventually, you know, I mean, at first I was, you know, it's back and forth, I guess.
You said, quote, I love her,
Sure.
but I am not in love with her.
And I did say I don't know if, but yeah, you're right. You're right, Dr. Phil.
Well, I'm not right. You said it. I want to deal with the truth here, because if you give me half-truths, I can half help you. And if this is so
Hell,
bad,
I don't even know.
Why are you here?
I don't even
Why are you in this
freaking know.
relationship with her?
I'm hoping you can tell me that.
I did my homework. I made a list. He says that Barbie stole $89,993.
I don't know if it came down to that exact amount, but, you know.
Okay,
Sure.
do I have the wrong guest out here? Seriously, are you?
No, because
No,
these
I
are
said that I don't know if it's
accusations
exactly that. I
have
think it's
heard.
probably more than that, to be honest.
No, but that may be, but everything I've said that you
Yes,
said,
I've said it.
you've
I've said
waffled
it.
on and equivocated since you got out here.
Sure.
If you came to mealy-mouth around, you're in the wrong place, buddy. You didn't say she sort of stole some money. You said she stole $89,993.
Sure, that's what she stole.
I mean, that's what you told us, right? I don't know whether she stole anything at all, but that's what you told us.
Right.
Okay? You said that Barbie transferred $10,000 into her account from your account.
Absolutely.
Okay? And
Absolutely.
you have files and files and files that
Don't make sense to me.
well, you know, we actually went through these things. This stuff is not as hard to understand as you may think. There are cashier's checks in here. There are bank transfers in here.
Sure.
We went through all of this stuff. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. About O2, I mean, this goes on for a long time. We actually go through this stuff.
Okay.
You come and make allegations, I want to take them seriously. You said that Barbie falsified information to the Industrial Commission, that she has stolen stone from your stucco rock business. That they had delivered some stone, then she stole it and did what with it? Sent it back and got the money, or sold it?
The rock, I think she did.
Okay, sold the rock. Okay, that she sold Travis's advertising billboard sign.
Yeah.
That she sold that. That she's canceled your insurance.
Oh, yeah.
That she stole tools. She took your tools.
Yep.
Right?
Tools are gone.
All right. You got those tools?
No, I don't.
Look, I'll spread you out on the wall and pat you down.
Go ahead. I've asked. I don't know
Assume
why
the position,
I get
woman.
accused of everything.
You said that she stole your credit card.
When did I do that?
Yes, sir.
And that she had an
2 of
extra
them.
credit card.
2 credit cards.
And that she had 6,200 minutes on the phone bill versus your 5,000 minutes. So your point is, who the hell is she talking to?
48 to 62 on the phone bill. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. You felt like she was buying a second house 7 years ago.
Yeah, I do.
I don't have a house. I've never tried to buy a house behind him. He accuses me of having plans to leave him all the time. I don't know why he thinks I'm going to leave him. I go through hell every day.
I never said he was going to leave me or anything
You
like
just
that.
did. You just
I
did.
said, yeah, back then, I was wondering if he's going to get a house. Actually, to be honest, Dr. Phill, I think she's had a boyfriend.
I've never had a boyfriend. You know, the only boyfriend I've had in 13 years? Right there. He sits right there. I sit and wait for him to not come home at nights. I sit for him to go cheat on me, to come home and ask me what I did.
That's a lie. That's a freaking lie, and you know it damn well,
Travis,
dude.
how's it a
You
lie?
said
You know what?
that
I've
she-
told the truth on everything ever
And
to
so
you.
have
ever.
I.
No, you haven't.
Oh, yes, I have.
And that's the truth, Dr. Phill. I've told her everything that I've ever did. I'm very damn honest with you, and
It doesn't-
you know it.
but you will walk
I'm so
through that
freaking
door-
honest with you. It's unreal.
And you tell me I'm not, and I'm
not
honest
gonna,
with you.
Look, this is back and forth. This is why we're not doing this, because it's he said, she said, and we can never get a conversation.
Yeah, well, we're going to change that.
Thank you.
You said that she had 3 or 4 suitcases of clothing.
Yeah, yeah.
And she hid it, that she bought...
Absolutely.
That she bought 40 designer T-shirts.
For her daughter.
For her daughter.
It's amazing the things he can come up with.
If you believe all of this and you are so angry about it, as you obviously are, why are you still with her? Come on, man, life's too short. You'd be better off with somebody that's stealing from you, sabotaging your business, hiding clothes from you, stealing cashier's checks, $89,000. Why are you, if you believe that, my question to you is, what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you still here?
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
You said, this is a living hell. I am miserable, frustrated, depressed, and lonely.
Yes.
Why are you here?
I asked myself that, Dr. Phill. But you know what? I love this man, and I keep waiting for the day that he goes back to who he was. Before, I was constantly a cheater. And the thing is, I'm cheating on him all the time. It's always people he knows. He'll throw names out there. I don't even know who they are.
That's a lie.
Is it? No,
That is a
Travis,
lie.
our life
Well, let's
is
talk
a
about
lie.
that. Let's take a break. He even thinks she has a boyfriend right now as she's sitting here. We'll talk about all of that when we come back.
Travis accuses me of cheating on him on a weekly basis.
I think Barbie's always been promiscuous. That's just in her genes.
This is making my life a living hell. Travis tells me that I stay with him because I know someday he's going to have a lot of money.
She hit my credit card for about $15,000. I could have reported her to the police. I never did.
Barbie says her boyfriend Travis is so convinced she's cheating that he is constantly going through her purse and phone looking for proof of other boyfriends. Now, Barbie says she is tired of defending herself and crying herself to sleep.
The first time that Travis accused me of cheating on him was with a coworker that was living with us. We'd been together for about a year and a half.
There's a couple guys that worked for me. I suspected that Barbie was cheating on me with him.
I said, "Are you kidding me? I don't like the guy to start with."
A while later, I noticed that Barbie was talking a lot on the phone. There was at least one number that kept repeating. Barbie said that I made the phone calls.
You are the most untrusting,
Yep.
doubtful
I wonder
person there is.
Was I like that right from the start, huh?
Well, within a year and a half time,
there you go then.
Travis controls everything. He checks my phone, digs through my purse. We fight all the time. I'm called a stupid bitch.
She just doesn't freaking shut up. She'll throw coffee cups at me, and I call her a stupid bitch.
I've thrown pops at him. I've busted a lamp.
When I'm pissed at Barbie, I call her 99 because she's 99% true.
I try to prove Travis that he's wrong. Here, Travis, take my phone. Call it. It's nobody. Many times, if he's mentioned a name of someone, I've told him, I'll go with you. Let's go there.
At this point in time, I don't have any solid proof.
It's the most horrible feeling in the world to have someone tell you over and over of all this wrong and know that you've never done that.
So you are convinced she's cheating?
I am.
She
I
has
believe
cheated
that,
and
yes.
is cheating.
Yes, I do believe that she has cheated on me.
Honestly, you know what? If I had all these boyfriends and if I stole all of his money, why do I sit at home all by myself? Why don't I go spend time and money with my boyfriends? Why don't I go live in this house I have? You know why? Because I don't have those things.
And if I'm wrong, I will totally apologize and try to work everything out that I possibly can. I've said that from the beginning.
How do you
I told you I'd
apologize
the
for
lie detector's
wasting
test from the start.
13 years?
Well, then let's can it and just walk out.
I don't want to can
I mean,
it.
it's that easy, too. I've been
I don't
asking
want to
you
can
that.
it. I'm just saying. Just think of what we could have done in 13 years.
Look what I have done in 13 years, Barbie.
Look what we
Look at
could have
everything
done.
I've lost.
You blame her for your life.
Yes.
You resent her for your life.
No, I blame myself for what the hell I've let go on so long.
Oh, there's a new revelation.
No, it's not a new revelation.
Yes,
That's
it
always
is
been
to
there.
us. That's the first time you've said that to us. You have said
I've heard that.
she has run your life in the ditch. She has stolen money.
Yeah.
She has cheated.
Yeah.
She has sabotaged. She has betrayed you.
Right.
Well, the interesting thing is that while Travis is pointing the finger at Barbie for cheating, he admits that he's been out there himself. Take a look at this.
Travis accuses me of cheating on him, but really Travis is the one who has been the cheater.
I've been unfaithful with Barbie more than once. My ex, and probably 2 other girls.
One time, I even found him at a bar with this chick. She had her shoes off, her legs across his lap.
I told Barbie that I cheated on her because I believe forgiveness is everything.
Travis says if he tells me about cheating on me, he's not hiding anything in his way of thinking. He's let me know about it, and there really isn't an issue there.
So you've cheated
Yes.
multiple times,
Multiple times. Yes.
and you believe she's cheated at least 5 times, including currently.
I don't know how many times, but I know she's cheated.
Why do you think he makes all of these accusations?
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I think he has a guilty conscience of his own.
It's very important that you understand people's motivations. If you match the motivation to the challenge, then you're okay. Like, I have a dog, Maggie. I trust her with my life, but not my sandwich. Right?
Right.
Is his motivation that he wants something to bitch about so he can blame somebody for why he isn't where he wants to be in his life?
I believe that.
We've got to take a break. Travis presents himself as almost perfect. Hard worker, responsible father, good boyfriend. Well, we called the local police to find out how he's doing. Maybe that shines a bit of a different light on Travis. I don't know. We'll talk about that when we come back.
I would love to marry Travis.
I don't want to marry Barbie because I'm scared. I can't trust her. There's a lot that Barbie's keeping from me.
Travis says if I could trust you and believe in you, you'd have a rock on that finger, but you'll never have one.
Travis says he's 100% sure that his girlfriend, who he calls 99 because she's not completely truthful, he thinks she's a thief and a cheat. 2 different things. Thief and stealing money, cheat and going off with some other guys. Travis swore to my team that he had no skeletons in his closet and that Barbie is the only problem in their relationship. Well, we did some of our own research, and here's what we found out. In April of '04, you were charged with enhancement domestic battery assault, right? With a child present.
Yeah.
True?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a misdemeanor. Order for dismissal was filed. Then 6/2/04, you were arrested on a warrant.
So?
7/29/04, order for no contact with Barbie.
Yep.
8/4/04, no contact order, violation, misdemeanor, sentenced to 10 days. You spent 10 days in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was an order lifting the no contact order with Barbie.
That was all just one contact.
Yeah, then 11/05, state insurance fund versus Travis. You had a judgment of $1,156. This goes on, but how is this having to do with her?
I didn't know it did.
I'm asking you. You said she's ruined your life. Is this
I didn't
because
say
of
she
stress?
had anything to do with that.
I'm asking you, does
no, she doesn't. No, that's mine. That is me. Whatever I did there is totally me. I don't want to spend my time on that, okay? I want to figure this out. If not, I'll get the hell off your stage.
You do whatever you want to do.
I'm just saying I want to figure this out, Dr. Phill.
You do whatever you want to do. But what you're going to find is you're not going to bully me like you do
I'm not.
her.
I'm just saying.
So you bow up on me, just have at it, Jack. I'm easy to find.
I apologize, Dr. Phill.
I mean, seriously, who the hell do you think you are?
I'm thinking that I just want to, I don't want to, yeah, I don't know. Nobody.
Do you get away with that crap?
With what crap would that be?
Oh, you don't have to talk about that stuff. I'll just get off your stage. Well, don't let the door hit you in the ass, buddy. I'm telling you things you need to hear. You don't like them, but you need to hear them.
I know.
Just, if you could write the script, what do you want from her?
I want to know I can trust her.
If you could write the script, what do you want from him?
I want to feel loved, respected, trusted. I would do anything for that man.
What do you think about what she's saying? She said, I would do anything for that man.
Sure. I don't know.
Well, since 2004, Travis has been asking Barbie to take a polygraph exam to prove that she is a liar and a cheat. Why Barbie refused to take one when we come back.
I'm committed to get the truth from Barbie. I want Barbie to take a lie detector test. There's only some things that I can believe in and some things that I can't.
I am willing to do a lie detector's test if that's what it takes.
I don't care if she wants to do it. If she doesn't do the test, I'm gone.
Well, Travis and Barbie have been arguing for the last 10 years about Barbie taking a polygraph exam to prove she is not stealing from or cheating on him. Now, the issue has always been the cost of the test. Barbie says she shouldn't have to pay because she has nothing to prove because she's done nothing wrong. This has taken a toll on her. Take a look.
He blames me for everything that has gone wrong in his life. Travis is a name caller. Travis will call me a loose fat whore. Travis calls me Big Mama all the time. He likes fat. He's fat cow.
I don't think I've ever called her a fat cow. Oh, maybe I have once. But it's like, hey, freaking dumbass. I know you're lying.
It has definitely affected my self-confidence. People that have known me for years, they've even told me, you're not the person you used to be. It hurts my feelings. I can take so much, and then I start to cry. I cannot continue to live this way. It's killing me.
Well, so you say he's called you 99.
Oh, yeah, I get 99 all the time.
Useless, thief, cheat, piece of bleep, fat, loose whore, fat cow, road whore, stupid bitch, big mama, I hate you.
He's really good at name calling.
Here's the question I have for him is, if it were to turn out that you were cheating and stealing, what would he do? If it were to turn out that you weren't cheating and stealing, what would he do? And the answer to that was he's going to have to examine himself and say, wow, I kind of have a lot of paranoid delusion and problems with trust.
I'm kind of a freaking idiot.
And you're going to have to answer the question, what is wrong with you that this is what you're willing to settle for? I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up the tab for Barbie's polygraph. We're going to send her backstage right now, and I invited former Inspector General for the U.S. Department of Energy's nuclear programs and former FBI polygraph examiner Jack Tremarco. to get the answers to the questions Travis says he needs in order to move forward. This guy, in my opinion, is the best polygraph examiner on the globe.
Sure.
And gets this stuff right.
Sure.
So let me let you guys start walking here. You can just start heading out. While they're gone doing this, we're going to meet 3 women who say they can relate. We're going to meet them when we come back. Now, before the break, I sent Barbie backstage. Her husband has been pressuring her to take a polygraph for the last 10 years. He wants to know if she's cheating. He wants to know if she is stealing from him to the tune of $90,000. She says that after 13 years of criticism, accusations, and put down, her self-confidence and self-esteem have been chipped away to nothing. We get thousands of letters from women just like Barbie. My next guest, Elizabeth, is one of those women. She and some other deserving women actually reached out to Robin. Take a look.
I really admire Robin. She's not only beautiful on the outside, but also on the inside. When Georgia Smiles, the nonprofit organization, it's really close to my heart because I've been a victim of domestic violence. I think Robin is a mentor, and I think that she empowers women with her message.
Robin is the total package. She is a fantastic woman. She's strong, she's smart, she's beautiful, she's accomplished. What inspires me about her is the proven ability to do it all. I'd like to think that I can relate to Robin.
To me, Robin is somebody who I look up to. She just represents everything that women should be, and she takes care of herself, and she's just a really good role model for women to have.
I feel very lucky that I was chosen by Robin and for giving me the opportunity to try her product. I can't thank her enough. I've been struggling with acne my whole life. My 19-year-old daughter told me that her father divorced me because I had pimples on my face. Since using Revelation, I feel liberated. I feel great. I smile a lot more because I feel good about myself. I feel that now I am a little bit of Robin. I'm not only beautiful on the outside, but I am a beautiful person on the inside.
I would absolutely consider myself an overscheduled mom. There's children that need my attention, a husband, and a house. I'm a full-time business manager. We just go, 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 go. There has definitely been a change in me the last few weeks.
I'm very, very happy with the results that I've received from Revelation. I feel amazing.
I had a son who passed away in a car accident 2 years ago. He walked out the door and he died 10 minutes later. Before I lost Derek, I was just always happy. A part of that person that I used to be died when Derek died. Using the Revelation products showed me that there's actually a light at the end of the tunnel. I was driving to work the other day and I was kind of smiling. This is the first time since Derek died that I was actually felt enthusiastic about something. That was my revelation. I heard Robin speaking about when she had hers and I thought, I literally just had mine right now.
When you feel good on the outside, it feeds something on the inside and it becomes infectious.
I can say the same thing. Everything they said about me right now, I can say about them and more. They are beautiful, strong, inspiring women. And I am very humbled by what they've just said.
Well, when Robin received their letters several weeks ago, she decided to send them a gift. And I decided to take it one step further and actually fly the women to LA.
When I heard that they were here, I decided that I would just pop in and surprise them. I couldn't wait.
Oh my God! Hi! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Look at how pretty you look.
Oh, you're not crying.
Well, she knew she was gonna.
Oh, don't cry.
Robin, you've changed my life and without knowing me. I wrote to the show, and I'm so happy that you picked me to use your skincare line.
I'm so happy that you're happy.
We have all been talking about how you've inspired us, and I've read all your books. I've read Dr. Phill's books. I've put all of it into practice. I have some similar stories, and we have a loss in my family, and I lost my son, and I know that you were close to your mom and that you're still out there and you're thriving, and that there's hope for that. I love that you inspired me to be healthy for my daughter, and I didn't have that. These products just kind of got me going again.
That just means the world to me to hear that. That I could just be a small part in helping you be happy again just means the world to me.
You're such an inspiration as a woman, as a mother, the foundation, and what an amazing heart you have. I just cannot thank you enough for this really amazing opportunity.
I came in here to thank you for allowing me to be a part of your lives, because all of you are so kind and you've worked so hard. You've been through so much. And I must say, you are all three just beautiful women, and it is coming from the inside. And I think that you have earned a treat. Every woman needs just to be queen for a day. And I'm here to give you a little surprise. I have asked a friend of mine, a celebrity stylist, hairstylist, to come in and surprise you. Kimbo. Hello. How are you?
Good.
When I want someone to come and make a woman gorgeous, he's the one I call.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Me too. So let's get started. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, let's meet these ladies.
Okay,
Come
let's
on
see.
out.
Oh, wow. You look gorgeous.
Hey, girls, how are you? Good to see you. How
Oh,
you
wow.
doing? Good to see you. Hi, hi. How are you?
Look at the smiles on these beautiful women. You look gorgeous.
Okay, y'all have a seat.
Thank you.
Leslie.
You've been watching the show up to this point. You can relate to that, right?
Yes, I can relate to Barbie, and I think that Barbie needs to get out now. It just takes a lot of work. Right now, I smile a lot.
I see the smile. I see the glow.
I feel great.
And I understand that since you've been taking care of yourself, especially your skin, that you have had not only some notes left on your car,
yes.
but they've been from men.
Yes, and it feels great. I feel totally transformed. I feel like a different person.
So, Leslie, you were watching everything that happened before, too, with Barbie. What's your reaction to that?
Travis actually strikes me as the scared and insecure one. And I think that Barbie needs to realize that she has a lot more strength.
You run 90 miles an hour all day long. At some point, you got to take care of you, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, we do understand that.
That's what I loved about your story when I read your letter. You are running in so many different directions, working hard. You have a family, you have a husband and children, and you really never took time for yourself. And you decided it was time. And
Yes.
I was really, really proud of you.
Thank you.
And it has certainly paid off. I love your smile. I love your glow.
Gina, you know what it's like to just have the rug pulled out from under you. And you lost your son. You said 10 minutes after he left the house, he was gone. It is devastating, right?
I was so close to him, and I feel like part of me left when he left. We never get it back.
You said that you were driving along and realized that you actually had a positive emotion and a positive feeling. Did you feel guilty about having that positive emotion?
I did. I felt like it meant I was missing him a little bit less, even though I know in my heart this is what he would want from me. He was a great kid who was very positive, and he would not be okay with the way I felt for the last 2 years. And I was driving in these products, and I was starting to feel better about myself, and I thought, here's my revelation. I can do this. I see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm going to start taking better care of myself, and I'm going to do it for my daughter and for myself. Yeah. I don't know. This has just really given me some kind of hope.
Thank you so much. I really, really admire you, and I'm very proud of you. Very proud of you. I want to take this opportunity and thank someone that has really made a difference in these ladies' lives. Kimbo, thank you. Thank you, Kim. Thank you so much.
I'm honored to be a part of this whole process with you guys. And up close, their skin look great. Let me tell you, Robin, they look amazing.
Thanks to you. You've done a lot of beautiful work on these ladies, and I agree with you, they look gorgeous. And now one of my mottos is, it's not selfish to put yourself at the top of the list once in a while. So I have a few more surprises for my special ladies today. When Kimbo isn't around to do their hair, Chi has this styling kit to keep their look just perfect. The travel kit includes a mini blow dryer, a styling iron, and a curling iron. And all 3 items weigh less than 2 pounds. So they're perfectly sized for carry-on luggage, a gym bag, or even a purse.
I don't need any of them.
And when men are leaving notes on your car, it's important to have a bright smile. So here's a teeth whitening system from award-winning Glow Brilliant. It whitens teeth using professional patented heat and light technology. And it's available at Sephora. And ladies, you're all going home with all of it. And I have to tell you, when I want to relax, I get into a robe and pajamas and just kick back. So to help you ladies pamper yourselves, Luxor Linens is giving a robe made of 100% Egyptian cotton. And so for the viewers at home, use the code Dr. Phill to receive 25% off your entire Mother's Day gift, courtesy of LuxorLinens.com. And I love these pajamas from family-owned Italian lingerie company Cosabella. I love them.
Oh, you wear those all the time.
I do. I love those. And they're beautiful. Look at the colors. The perfect blend of American design and Italian sophistication. They're made of super soft Pima cotton, a sophisticated feminine interpretation of classic men's pajama styles. So comfortable. I love them.
And for you at home, we'll give you a 25% discount because you watch Dr. Phill, so you can go to the website, drphil.com, for more information.
And don't worry, I haven't forgotten everyone in the audience. You're all getting everything. And finally, I also want to gift everyone in the audience with the 30-day kit of my new skincare line, Robin McGraw Revelation. And my lip gloss called the Erica from my Avery Lasting Love lip gloss collection, named after our granddaughter, Avery.
And very importantly, particularly for all of you at home, 100% of the net profit from Robin's lip gloss line are being donated to Robin's Foundation, When Georgia Smiled, where every dollar goes directly to help women and children who are victims of domestic violence. You can log on to RobinMcGrawRevelation.com to learn more. I'm going to brag about my wife right now. Robin is actually on the cover of New You magazine. New You magazine is a quarterly publication that focuses on beauty and health. She's on the cover, and there's really a beautiful 10-page spread inside.
I have to tell you, I had an absolute blast at that photo shoot. That white dress right there was so cute, and the red dress. And, oh, I'm telling you, they had so many fun things there. Look at all those shoes. Now, don't tell my husband, all those shoes came from my own closet. Yeah. Look at that beautiful couch and everything. That wasn't ours. They did have that there.
Oh, okay.
Sad. But the dress, loved it. All right, now, in the article, I have to say something. It says that I hurt Philip's feelings
I
once.
read that. Here's the excerpt. It says, I just need to tell you something. When you walked in the room, you didn't even acknowledge me. It broke my heart because all I care about is you looking at me. I never said that.
That's so funny.
What the hell?
That's so not him. I mean, not...
That sounds like me, right?
That was so funny.
And here's the deal. I have a New You magazine for everyone in the audience, so you all get that.
And I love this. For you at home, I have a free digital subscription for all of you. So just go to my website, RobinMcGrawRevelation.com, and click on this banner to sign up. It's free. It's a 1-year subscription.
Wow.
Yes. For everyone at home.
All right, Robin is going to stay right here with me. And ladies, I want you guys front and center to support Barbie when she comes out. And we're not going to give Travis the satisfaction of hearing the lie detector results just yet. I want Robin and all of you to help me talk to her alone. We'll be right back.
I think my girlfriend, Barbie, has stolen a lot of money from me. Tens of thousands. I think she's gonna buy a house. I suspect Barbie has cheated on me a hell of a lot more than one time.
Travis would call me a loose fat whore, fat cow.
I don't think I've ever called her a fat cow. Well, maybe I have once.
Well, that was just a short recap of everything Travis has accused Barbie of. I wanted to talk to Barbie alone with Robin because I got to tell you, and you know these ladies down here because she's been watching back there, and all three of you are just appalled at what she's putting up with. True?
Absolutely.
So what's your reaction to it?
I can relate to your situation because I've been a victim of domestic violence, and for many years I was told that I was ugly. I just never felt good about myself. And after somebody telling you that consistently, you believe it. You're going to feel very good about yourself when you get out.
What do you think about what she's saying?
I would love to be strong like you guys sounded on there. I put myself at the bottom because I guess I look at the fact he doesn't trust me, he doesn't dote on me. I don't feel important to him, so I'm not important to myself.
See, that's become your normal. We've been married 37 years. We've been together 40. Have I ever called you a name ever in 40 years?
Never, never.
And you know how you know that's true? Because I don't have any scars on my head.
I hear you saying about him, it's about him. You're letting him decide what's okay for you. And I want you to get that power back that you decide what's okay for you. You decide that you want what they have, that you decide what kind of life you're going to live and what kind of life you deserve. He doesn't decide that for you, you do.
Right.
You are going to have to decide. And I'm going to tell you this, he's not reacting to you. All of this paranoia, all of these suspicions, all these accusations, they're about him. They're not about you. And I said I was
That
very...
is what I tell him all the time. See, that's how I feel.
You know, I was very reluctant to do this polygraph because I kind of feel like I'm enabling by playing into his mindset and all, but I did this for you, not for him.
Thank you.
Okay? All right, look, we got to take a break. Next, Travis is going to join us here. We're going to hear the results of Barbie's polygraph exams. They're in an envelope that I just handed to Jack because they put it on my chair. I wanted him to keep it. I have not opened the envelope. We're going to read what's in that envelope all at the same time. We'll be right back. Jack, may I have the results?
No.
Okay, now, okay. Series 1. Have you stolen more than $1,000 from Travis within the last 13 years? That was question 1. Your answer was?
No.
The test result is that you were telling the truth.
Thanks.
All right, second issue. Other than who you told me about, within the last 13 years, have you only had sexual intercourse with Travis?
Yes.
Because there's one incident when you two were separated that you know about, and you've already talked about that, you know about that. That's why you said, other than who you told me about.
Exactly right.
And that was the person she told you about, correct?
Yes.
Your answer to that was?
No.
And the results are that you were telling the truth. What say you now?
I'm very, very sorry, Barbie.
You've wasted our life.
Yep.
If you stay in an abusive situation with all these accusations after this, that's on you. Because you've been told.
Okay. Right.
Okay? Right? I'm going to arrange this help for you. Okay?
Dr. Phill.
I will. I will. All right, Barbie, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Want to thank all of my guests. A special thanks to celebrity hairstylist Kim Vo and polygraph examiner Jack Tremarco. An extra special thanks to my wife, who I obviously am very proud of. We'll see you next time.
Today on Dr. Phil. Need help settling arguments?
Would you like to know what my opinion is?
I got it. It's no.
Dr. Phil asks the questions.
Did you borrow this?
I dropped it and then broke.
This stuff looks like you put it in a blender.
And the audience votes on who's right.
There's dust under these shoes. Look at this.
There's not dust under objects. There's only dust around objects. This is going to be a changing day in your life.
Have a good show, everybody. Here we go.
It matters to you. That's what I want to talk about. Are we ready in the booth? Let's do it. All right, have you ever had an argument that you just can't settle by yourself? Well, wouldn't it be great if you just had someone that could help you decide? Well, today that's me. I'm your tiebreaker. Now, Britt is here. She's 18. Her dad, John, says she's kind of a slacker. You think that she doesn't do as well as she can. She doesn't live up to her potential. She could do a better job.
I think she could put more effort into whatever she's doing, whether it be washing a car, studying her acting career.
Okay, so you think she's not acting hard enough?
Yeah.
You think she needs to go to more auditions? She needs to what? What is it she's not doing?
I think that, maybe watch more about other actors.
What do you think?
Well, the thing is, Dr. Phil, that I just graduated from the New York Film Academy 3 times a week, night school, and I had professional teachers, many different acting classes, and I've been doing this for about 4 years. Before that, I was doing acting classes 2 years every Sunday. I mean, I don't know it all, but I know more than my dad does because I've been studying it. And he thinks that I need to watch more films, so we do that in my class. And when I am at home, like if I'm watching movies, I'm studying, and it's like I can't pull an audition out of the air.
It's just kind of the work ethic of the generation. He's saying you got to have a lot of hooks in the water if you're going to catch a fish. You got one hook, you got one chance. You got 10 hooks, you got 10 chances. You're saying that she should have more hooks in the water, right?
Correct.
Can you do more than what you're doing? Are you waiting for it to come to you?
I'm not waiting for it to come to me. I actually have been out there. I'm doing basically everything almost by myself. And it's a hard industry to get into. I see a lot of girls go to auditions. Their mom is right there, like in on all their business. They have everything written down for them. It's like, and then I go in and I'm like, I'm doing this all by myself, first of all. And I just got a new agent. I went and auditioned, bam, grabbed me, and I did that by myself, got a new manager, picking out classes by myself, paying for these things by myself.
Well, you must have some skills if you got an agent.
Yeah.
Because an agent won't sign you if they don't feel like they have an opportunity to get you work, or they don't get paid.
So I don't see how that's not trying my best.
Well, millions of people are seeing you right now.
Exactly.
So, I mean, seriously.
Do you like this face, America?
Yeah. So be radiant or be dark or whatever it is you, whatever your deal is. I mean, this is the time and place. So you're here. That's a good thing. All right. Now, Dad even complains about the way that Britt cleans his house. Take a look at this.
Hey, Brett.
Hey, Dad. Just finishing up your laundry.
You are.
Yeah.
You got my shirts all going in the right direction.
Me and my father, we do argue a lot.
Daughters and daddies sometimes just don't see eye to eye.
Always bickering, and it's a tragedy because I had to move out.
Did you dust? Dust will get you sick.
I don't look forward to you pointing out my flaws.
You can get under these shoes. Look at this. Come on. You got to get up there and clean that. And then there's a fly in the house. When they're 18, they seem to know everything that you don't know.
No need to hover. I know what I'm doing.
Make sure my socks are all, don't be matching them up weird.
Maybe something can get resolved from this.
Be sure you pick up all your stuff. Don't leave it stuff all over for me.
Okay. Now, Dad, are you being a little obsessive here?
You think? A fly? I left a fly in the house?
I'm just curious if you think so.
Thank you.
No, I think it's not being obsessive, but I think it's good practice to, you know, it's just fundamentals. I mean, if you're going to clean something or you're going to do something, you're going to put every bit of effort you can into that. And that's kind of how I work.
But Dad, is that house not spick and span when you walk in?
It's decent.
It's decent.
It's
Yeah.
dece, that's his word to me. It's dece. Well, you could have done this a little better. Well, what about this, Britt? What about that?
You're an actor. Let me hear the speech he gives.
You know, Britt, if I were doing it, I would have done this. And with the paving company, if you would have considered this paving, you would have done it this way. And Britt, you're not gonna get anywhere if you do everything half fat, half whatever. It's everything he compares it to paving.
She do you pretty good?
As far as?
I mean, she just gave a speech. Is that pretty?
It's all right.
He compares to paving.
I compare to hard work, Brett.
Yeah,
not just
he's a really hard worker, but so am I, and he doesn't realize that. So he's really hard on me. I'm like, Dad, you really need to open your eyes, look at all the other teenagers out there, and realize that I'm not that bad.
I agree with that. He's not that bad, Doctor.
All right. Gabrielle is here. She's your ex-wife and your mother.
Yes.
I don't know. He seems a little anal to me.
Come on.
No, I'm serious. You seem a little harsh with her. A little, I don't know. What do you think?
I think that her daddy needs to respect his beautiful daughter, that she's a wonderful, beautiful girl. And he needs to know how to treat her with compassion and respect and love.
Yeah.
I do that.
In fairness, I don't read that. As I watch him watch her, I think he admires her greatly. I think he thinks the world of her. I don't think that you hold her in bad esteem. I just think you have this need for control, and so you're trying to tell her how to do what she's doing, and I'm just wondering if you think that's working for you. Is that creating the result you want over here?
No. But you know what, Dr. Phill?
Well, there is no but. If the answer's no,
well,
what's the but?
Okay. You know, you worry about him. You know, I worry about my daughter, and I want to make sure that she does everything possible to be successful
Worrying
in
about
her
your
life.
daughter and criticizing her dusting skills
Dr.
are
Phill,
two
she
very
didn't
different
even move
things.
a shoe. You don't dust around. How would you? I mean, you don't dust around objects. You pick an object.
But there's not dust under objects. There's only dust around objects.
No,
if the object is on the shelf, there's no dust under it.
I understand
I'm
that,
a dust arounder, so I get that.
Okay, well, if you have a shoe that's picking up in the front, you're going to have dust under that shoe. So if you move that shoe, it's a lot easier to dust than trying to work.
You couldn't dig a bigger hole if we had a backhoe.
Dr. Phill, can I say something?
Yes.
I love my dad very much, and I love spending quality time with him, but sometimes he makes it really unenjoyable, where I come to his house and I'm automatically in a bad mood. Did you do your hair like that for the audition? Oh, are you gonna wear heels? It makes you look slimmer. Oh, is your car clean? If it has water spots, Brittany, oh my gosh. Like, he goes off and it makes it really unenjoyable for me to be with him when I just wanna go spend time with my dad. I would love to talk to you on the phone more, Dad, but every time I pick up that phone, it's something like, oh, so did you go on audition today? And then he picks every little thing out of it and thinks so hard about it, and then I have to hear about it later, and it's even harder on me later, so it's like, why would I want to come over if you're gonna be like that to me?
Oh, I didn't know it was that intense.
But it's like that, because when I come over, he goes, why are you giving me attitude? Why are you being mean?
Well, Brett,
are you like this in the world?
Wait a minute, listen, I don't want to spoil this for you. This is school right here.
Right.
This is school. There is no reality, only perception. What she is telling you is diamonds and gold right now. You need to hear this with both ears. She is telling you how to close the gap with your daughter. She's telling you how not to make her dread for you to walk in the room. She's telling you how to make her want to call you and be with you and bond with you. And if you'll trade that for water spots and dusting around a shoe, you're a damn fool.
Okay. All right.
Now, is John being too hard on his daughter? I'm going to ask the audience next, and I'm going to give my opinion. We'll be right back.
Monday on an all-new Dr. Phill.
Who in here is being honest?
They all have issues.
Have you been drinking today?
No, I did drink last night.
Because the makeup artist smelled alcohol on you this morning.
But one of these women
They're mean to me.
You're two-faced.
You're so controlling.
will take their anxieties
Ambulance right now.
to the extreme. That's Monday.
Here's the question, is John being too hard on his daughter? Now, look, think about this before you vote. I want you to pick up your gadgets, but don't vote. Think about this, because here's the deal. Kids today sometimes don't know about the school of hard knocks. They don't know what it takes to get the edge and get ahead. And to have a father that is plugged in and cares enough to be hands-on, involved in their child's life, as opposed to just flying by and being absorbed in their own world, can be a real blessing. On the other hand, they can get to be such a micromanager that they create a backlash where you just resist it. So the question is he being too hard on his daughter? 1 for yes, 2 for no. Vote now. We'll hear what the audience has to say in a minute, but I'm going to give you my opinion first. You, sir, are a great dad.
Thank you.
I mean, you really are. I love that you are so interested and so involved with your daughter. I really do. And if we had more parents that are as plugged in as you, and you as well, I can hear it in your voice and the things that you say, you are blessed.
Yes,
To have these two folks in your life. So I think you're a great dad. Your technique is getting in your way. Okay. Your technique is getting in your way because you are a very detailed sort of guy. You are somebody that feels like if you control everything, if you'll get her to take that extra step, do this extra thing, that she will have great success, and you want that for her. But you need to have more confidence in your daughter. This is not a slacker. This is not somebody that doesn't care. It's clear to me that she is focused. What she needs is not a career coach, because she has that. She has an agent, she has a manager. What she needs is a dad that says, you are spectacular. I love you, I recognize your talent, I'm proud of you. For every biting criticism, it takes 1,000 attagirls to erase that. And she needs those 1,000 attagirls. She's got people that reject her at auditions. She's got people that say, you know, that didn't work for me, thanks for coming in, blah, 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 blah. Being an actor is rejection and criticism, rejection and criticism. She needs a soft place to fall. You're it. You don't need to be doing what you're doing. Are you too hard on your daughter? I say yes with a capital Y. What's the audience say?
Oh, no.
90-10. 90-10, they agree with me, which means you are a brilliant audience. You are a brilliant audience. But you understand what I'm saying?
Totally.
I love your involvement. Don't you love his involvement as a dad?
Yes.
And your mom too.
Yes, both of them, they're amazing parents.
It's great. But you need to need to back off and have some confidence in her ability. If you saw her sleep until 2, 3 o'clock, not doing anything, not taking care of herself, not honing her craft, being irresponsible, that's one thing. Listen, you don't want to be arguing with her whether she dusted around a shoe or not.
Right, right.
Come on, in the grand scheme of things, who cares?
That was our biggest fight.
I mean, really.
No, the nose ring.
Yeah, well,
the biggest fight.
If she thinks that
Crying
was
out
the
on the
biggest
street.
fight, let that be the biggest fight for today.
Biggest fight.
2 teens, 2 tiebreakers, 1 baby, and a football. That's coming up next. You're Montana.
Yes, sir.
You're Zach.
Yep. Fumble.
That is how they start every day. It's a team tiebreaker day today. They're both in college. He goes to class, she goes to class. He plays football on a scholarship. He fumbles. And then they've got this one to handle along the way. All right? This is legend, by the way, and he's handful.
Yeah.
So we got 2 tiebreakers to deal with this group. First is the one that they both are so busy they can't agree on who's going to watch this baby. Take a look.
Being a teenage mom is very hard. When I have a baby and I'm a wife and I go to college.
Oh. I'm a full-time student. I'm a full-time husband, and I'm a full-time dad. Oh. We're both busy at the same time, and we have our little disagreements on who should take the trash out or who should go do laundry. You did this?
Yes.
It's a good thing I was here. You forgot it, huh?
My husband, Zach, is on a football scholarship.
I'm hoping that I become a professional football player.
We use Dad's jersey. Zach and I have disagreements on who's going to take care of the baby when we both have other plans.
Oh, it's your turn to watch them, and then we get in an argument. Montana, when was the last time you ate? As a teen father, it's been pretty stressful. I go to school, and then I go to football, and then I come home, and I have to take care of Legend. It's hard to determine which one should watch him while the other one works. Dr. Phill, when I get home from a football practice and I'm exhausted, is it unreasonable for me to expect her to stay home and watch Legend while I crash?
You've got football practice, what, 2.5, 3 hours a day?
Yep.
All right, because you're on scholarship to a college.
Yep.
You're playing football. It's hard. It's a lot of work. You're running, you're sprinting, you're doing all this stuff, getting knocked down.
Yeah.
Right? I went to college on a football scholarship. I know it's a lot of work. It's a job.
Yeah.
Do you appreciate how hard he's working on that?
Yeah, I do, a lot.
But you work hard with the baby as well, right?
Yes, and
Okay.
school. I should be able to go out and do my thing. Like, I'm a runner, and so I want to go out and run while he should stay at home and watch Legend so I can go do my thing.
So you cover the baby while he's doing his exercise and working out, then he should cover it while you do that.
Yes.
And then you all get back together. Okay. Should Montana watch the baby so Zach can sleep after football? Yes or no? Okay, everybody vote now. All right, now I'm going to give you my opinion, then we'll see whether you agree or not. No way, buddy. No way. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Look, that's the reason you don't get pregnant when you're a teenager. That's the reason you don't get pregnant, because you're still busy putting your life together. You should be fighting to get to have time with that baby, not trying to push it off so you can take a nap. Are you kidding? If you guys start keeping score, okay, I had 2.5 hours with the baby. Now you have 2.5 hours with the baby. You're going to be a single mother. You should have thought about that when you were thinking about this. All right, let's see how the audience voted.
Wow.
Oh, wow, pretty split. Robin, how did you vote?
Oh, I voted no. He should take over and send her off to do her thing.
Okay,
go,
so...
honey, go.
Okay, now you guys have a second tiebreaker question as well, right? You're newlyweds, and there are already issues over money.
The things that are stressful right now are finances. We're surviving on student loans right now.
I want to spend money on something that I will actually use.
I had made money over the summer, and I'd saved up money, and I wanted a new TV.
I would rather think about how many shoes I could buy with how big that TV was. Well, we have the TV. Dr. Phill, should Zach have a higher say in how our money is spent just because he earned most of it? I think it should be a mutual decision.
Okay, so here's the question. Should Zach be in charge of the money because he earned it? I'm guessing that you say no.
Oh, yeah.
Correct? Because you say you want to have as much say with this money as he does. Okay?
I didn't say that we should spend all our money on TV and things that I want.
Oh, you just did? What were you doing before? Just listening to the radio?
Well, we did already have one.
Oh, you had a TV?
Yeah.
Now it's in our bedroom, and the big one is in the living room.
Yep.
Okay, and you'd rather have some shoes sitting there?
Mm-hmm.
We don't have
Would you like to know what my opinion is?
It's no.
You didn't have to come all the way here to know that, did you?
No.
Okay, but here's the thing, and listen, I want to answer this kind of seriously for you because this is important.
Yeah.
You're married now.
Yeah.
You have a family now. You have a partner in life now. You also have a precious child. And all of that money that's made, whether you make it, wherever it comes from, that's all family money. I've been married 34 years. There is no more me money.
Yeah.
I mean, she knocked the button clear off that thing when she was voting a while ago. There is no me money. It's all us money.
Yeah.
It's all family money. And just hope that it's us money.
Yeah.
Instead of her money.
Okay.
And that doesn't mean you can't negotiate. There's nothing wrong with buying a television.
Yeah.
If you have everything else covered and you have the proper amount in savings, you're putting the proper amount back for college, you've understood that it costs $250,000 to raise a baby from 0 to 18 years old before you get to college. You have all of those things. I assume you've got all that covered before you brought this TV?
No, I didn't know those
I mean,
facts.
do you have savings?
Yeah.
Okay, and let's see what the audience voted. Yeah, this isn't even a close call. 16% of the audience said you made the money, so you should get. Stand up if you voted yeah. No, stand up. Stand up if you voted that you made the money, you should get to spend the money. Okay, guy. Okay, then a guy, one woman. Okay, 2 women. Okay, so that's your posse, dude. Everybody else says no.
Another thing, we also spend too much money on food, apparently, he says.
Oh,
because
really?
he would rather just have cereal and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich when I would rather have chicken and mashed potatoes and corn and green beans.
Okay.
So you're not feeding this girl?
No. Okay. I'm not complaining that she cooks because I love her cooking, but we can't afford to eat steak and mashed potatoes and green beans and a 4-course meal every night.
Yeah. What'd you spend on the TV? No, seriously, what'd you spend on TV?
It was $500.
$500?
Yeah.
And so $500, so that'd be an extra $50 a month for 10 months on 5. I don't know. Is it high def?
No, it's just plasma.
It's plasma screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, how big is it?
42.
42-inch plasma screen, yeah. No, you can't have any corn.
Okay.
All right. All right, the next teen tiebreaker. Should parents have passwords to teens' MySpace account? Should they be able to look in on what they're saying and doing? Talk about that when we come back.
Hey, Dr. Phil, this is my tiebreaker. My dad wants my password to my MySpace, and I'm not having it.
As long as she's under 18, I'm responsible for it.
The conversations I have on MySpace are personal and private.
I'm not even one of her friends.
I think it's my space, not his space. Does my dad really have the right to access my personal space?
Okay, well, that was Ashley. She's 15 years old, and she says her dad, David, wants to get into her MySpace and have access to what's going on there and talk about it. So their tiebreaker question is, should Dad have the right to Ashley's MySpace password? You say yes.
That's correct.
Would you bug the car? Would you go to school and listen around a corner? What was she saying to a friend?
No,
It's the same thing.
As far as MySpace, she's talking with people she doesn't even know.
Right.
Yeah. So that's my concern.
So that's your concern.
Yeah, that's one of my concerns.
Okay, let's hear your side of the story. Why shouldn't he? I mean, you're underage. He's saying you're his responsibility, his job to protect you. So why shouldn't he have access to that to make sure you don't make a mistake?
I'm not getting into any trouble on it, you know, I'm not hurting anyone, I'm not doing anything wrong, and why can't I be on there? And just like you said, he's not listening when I'm out with my friends talking to them, or if I'm on the phone, he's not listening to our conversation. Yeah.
So you liked what I said?
Yeah, of course I did.
So you're adopting all of that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have good judgment?
Yeah.
Do you have good impulse control?
Yeah.
Do you have good information?
Yeah.
How many girls are stalked by cyber predators on the internet every day?
Too many.
That's not an answer. Would you be surprised if 1 in 5 were hit on by a predator in some way?
It's a pretty big number.
That's a pretty big number. Have you given him any reason not to trust you?
I have, but I've been doing a lot better now, so I think that's changed.
Because you've made some bad decisions along the way, right? And you've kind of had a little conflict with authority here and there. Are you responsible on your MySpace?
Yes.
Okay. Dad found out that you had a tattoo from your friends on MySpace, right? That was a surprise to you.
Yes, it was.
That's not a tattoo. That's a tattoo. This right here is a tattoo. This is a tattoo. That's serious.
Yeah, that's serious.
You think that you've earned his trust and therefore...
Well, that doesn't have anything to do with MySpace. I mean, MySpace isn't the reason why I got the tattoo.
No, of course not. It has to do whether or not you are doing things that earn the right to be trusted, the right to let the teenage leash out a little further, to let you do things kind of on your own, and you question that.
You know, she's meeting some of her boyfriends, you know, stuff like that. She's dating people off of MySpace, so that kind of scares me too. You know, with the predators and stuff like that that you're talking about. I didn't know there was 1 in 5. That's even scarier.
All right, well, Ashley actually did a poll of her own. She asked her friends on MySpace and Twitter if they thought parents should have teens' passwords. And here's the response. I'm sure parents wouldn't give their kids their passwords. No way. That's our stuff, and we should have privacy. Parents don't like us going through their stuff. So those were the kind of responses you got.
Yep.
All right, well, I wasn't one of those responses, because I'm telling you, this is your 15-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
And she has shown a tendency to kind of exercise poor judgment.
Yeah.
From time to time. That, to me, doesn't say, as a parent, yeah, wow, okay, I'm gonna trust her to do the right things. I'm gonna want some more evidence of self-control, good decision-making, and impulse control before I am comfortable with that. I would say absolutely, unequivocally, you should have those passwords, and if you don't get them, then I would shut that down, and if she opens up another account, then I would shut the computer down, and if that doesn't work, I would shut down every digital option that she had through cell phone or whatever to get that under control. If you have nothing to hide, then hide nothing at this point. And if you show good judgment and that moves forward, then you might change your mind about that. Yeah. But at that point, I would say definitely you should have. Let's see what the audience said. Audience says 75% say yes, you should have the passwords. Now, there's not anybody here your age.
No.
So everybody here is older, and
they're all parents.
They're all parents, and they all disagree. Does he have your best interest at heart?
Yeah, he does.
So he loves you. You have no doubt of that.
Of course.
Good dad. Loves you, wants the best for you. It's just possible that he may see things that you don't see. I don't want you to become a statistic, and I don't think you need to be listening in on everything that she's doing. I don't think you need to be violating every bit of privacy she has, but I think the wild, wild web is fraught with danger.
Yes.
And I think that's a place that you need to have a guiding hand and a presence, and I think you should not resist that. So that's where I come down on this one. Should siblings be able to take each other's things without asking? The most common teen tiebreaker question ever, coming up next.
My sister always borrows my things without my permission. Sometimes she even breaks them. My laptop, my iPod, my sweater.
Oh, sorry.
Dr. Phill, help.
Today we're talking about teen tiebreakers. They need somebody to weigh in and say who's right and who's wrong. Aaron is sick of Sister Tamara's taking his stuff.
My sister always borrows my things without my permission. Sometimes she even breaks them. Exhibit A, we have my laptop. Looks like a pretty good laptop, right? Wrong. She took it, borrowed it, and the battery's been missing ever since. It doesn't work anymore. My iPod, look at the screen. Their shampoo is still in there. I don't know how to fix it. My camera. It just doesn't work, as you can tell. Every morning, Tamara goes on a jog. Look at what her jogging outfit consists of. My sweater. You can't tell, but it smells like a girl, like perfume. You're wearing my sweater.
Oh, sorry.
You could ask me before you wear it, you know. Dr. Phill, help.
Okay, so your question is it reasonable for your sister to be able to just take your stuff without asking?
Yes.
And what do you say?
Like, I think it is reasonable sometimes. I mean, if he's not wearing it, like a jacket or anything, like if he already left, then I'm sure.
Well, but like it's his. Did you borrow this?
I borrowed it once, but I was walking on a trail with my friend.
Yeah, I can see why you only borrowed it once.
And then, I don't know, I dropped it, and then, like, it broke because the rock was underneath, so.
Well, I can see like it broke.
Yeah.
So you borrowed that. You borrowed this. What is in there?
That's shampoo.
That's shampoo?
I don't know how she got it in there.
Like.
Did you think this was one of those shower things you wear in the shower?
No, because I was washing my hair, and, like, it was on the counter. I didn't even borrow it. He just left it there, and my shampoo bottle fell on it, so.
Does that ever work again?
No.
It works sometimes. It's a bit jumpy, but.
Why would I use it?
What happened here?
She took that when I was at an audition for something, and then I never saw it working again because she lost the battery.
Okay, the battery was kind of loose when I used it, so. I was in my room, and I guess it fell.
So you guess it fell?
Yeah, I think it fell.
I guess it did. And then what happened with this? This is the sweater?
Yeah, she uses that all the time.
It does smell good.
And then she got a makeup stain on it somewhere.
Yeah, it's got makeup on it, and then you said it smelled like a girl.
Yeah.
This stuff looks like you put it in a blender. Are you kidding me? Are you like one of those gremlins? If you feed you like after midnight or something, you tear everything up? No. Do you borrow her stuff?
No, never. You don't see me wearing her heels or anything.
Well, as far as we know. Okay, how old are you?
I'm 17.
How old are you?
15.
So you're going to be together a while?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the question. Should Aaron's sister be allowed to take his items without his permission, yes or no? Take out your Paget gadget now. Vote. I'll give you my opinion real quick. She shouldn't be able to borrow his stuff with his permission. Let alone without his permission. And if you ever gave permission, you're a fool. Let's see the results. So what do you think?
Yeah, I probably should stop borrowing his stuff and buy my own stuff.
Okay, where's the 1% that said yes? Stand up. Yeah, I don't blame you. All right, the next teen tiebreaker. Should a 15-year-old rocker follow his passion or listen to his mother's business advice? We'll be right back. Well, Mom Carla says her son Anthony is the next guitar legend, but they disagree on how to move this music career forward.
Hi, Dr. Phill. I'm Carla. This is my very talented son, Anthony. He's 15. I call him Jimi Hendrix Reborn. He wants to write his own music. I want him to play, you know, popular music that kids have heard of. Our dilemma is, do I let him just go and do what he wants to do and what he's passionate about, or do I kind of make him do what I think is right? We're at a crossroads now where we don't know which way to go, right?
Indeed.
Okay, so how old are you?
15.
15?
Yes.
And you're very passionate about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is your deal. This is what you want to do?
Yep.
All right. And what kind of music do you want to play?
Well, I'm one for the unconventional. Like, I like weird stuff, smart music, you know. I'm not for just listen music, turn your brain off and listen. I'm not.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you like to be creative and,
Yeah.
and kind of get off the beaten path.
Yeah.
And do something that feels
And it's
unique.
memorable and
yeah,
yeah.
It's unique and real to you. Okay? And you think instead he should what?
I mean, he does write really beautiful stuff. He does. I mean, I like what he writes. But in order to get a fan base and for him to get known, I think maybe he should play the more current stuff that people know of, that they hear of, that they
Like,
can sing
you mean-
along to, that they can, you know.
Yeah, like cover other people's stuff?
Yeah,
you
like
mean?
covers.
No,
yes.
we do.
And-
Yeah.
All covers pretty much for
yeah,
live.
he does covers, but.
Uh-huh.
And I think that's good. I think that's what's going to draw the people.
You want him to play what you want him to play?
Well,
Have you met
it's
John?
what I think.
Have you met Britt's dad, John? So right now, you want him to color inside the lines.
In a way, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, so you want him to get a coloring book and color inside the lines. You don't want him to color outside the lines and do stuff that he wants to do. Are you good?
I would like to hope
Well, I
so.
brought it out here because I wanted to see, I'm going to ask the audience to vote whether or not she's given you good career advice that you should kind of get mainstream to build a fan base, or whether you should go out and play stuff that maybe nobody's ever even heard of, recognizes, or would know how to relate to, in her opinion.
Well, right.
So I want to know if you're any good. Let me hear you play something.
Will do. Okay.
Give us 30 seconds of your best Waylon. Have a seat. I have to admit, that is pretty impressive. Listen, our son is very much into music, and he is a guitarist and a writer, that's good. Good runs, good speed. So, should Mom pick Anthony's music, yes or no? Pick up your Paget gadget? The whole point, of course, is she wants him to build a fan base so he has a chance to get some traction to do what he wants to do. He's saying, nah, forget traction. I want to do what I want to do. Vote. 1 for yes, 2 for no. I'm going to see what you guys say first this time. Let's see the results. Okay.
All right.
So, 89% is pretty good for you, right?
Yes.
And 11% is pretty grim for you.
Yeah.
Now, why do you think everybody thinks that?
I don't know. I'm old. I don't
They
I
think
don't
you're
know.
old and you don't know?
Yeah.
Look, I just have to tell you, I've often said that if you live your life without passion, then you need to stop what you're doing and find passion. And when you've got a kid that's 15 years old and is so passionate about something, and I'll bet you spend hours and hours and hours and hours up in your room doing the things that you do. True?
Yep.
And I get it. We went through this, and so did our neighbors. It's a passion that he has. Can you imagine if this was gone from his life?
Yeah, no. No, I wouldn't want that.
Can you imagine if it was gone from his life? What he would be doing? He would just be like playing some video game or watching the drapes fade. Right. That's not what you want. You've got a kid here that has a passion that lights him up, and it's not just a guitar playing passion. He has a certain kind of music, a style of music that he wants to use to define him. You should embrace that. You should encourage that. You should be behind that. 100%.
Yes.
You should be behind it 100%.
I am.
And you should, if he wants your advice about what kind of music he should play, he will ask you. He knows where your room is. He can come ask you. But in the meantime, you should get 100% behind what he's doing. And let me tell you, he's good.
I know. Well, I know that.
He is good.
That was bad. Can't argue that.
So I vote for you. Oh. All right? We'll be right back. All right, I want to thank all of my guests today, and a special thanks to Paget for the Paget gadgets that our audience used to vote today to help break our ties. We kind of agreed on most stuff. There was one we were kind of 50-50 on. If you want to comment on any of today's teen issues, visit Teen Talk message boards at drphill.com. Thanks for being here. So long.